So this is part one of a 5-part lecture series on dimensional analysis. All right, guys? So today we're going to be learning about simple SI unit conversions. All right, so our first conversion is going to be kilometers to meters. We're going to be converting 10.25 kilometers to meters. We're going to use 4 simple steps to accomplish our dimensional analysis every time. All right, we're going to define our units. Then 2, we're going to find an equality that relates to the units. And then with 3, we're going to create conversion factors from those equalities. And then 4, we're going to use those appropriate conversion factors to cancel units. So here's what I mean. I'm going to do one example problem per lecture on per step, and then we're going to do group work off those lectures. All right, so step 1. All right, our first problem is convert 10.25 kilometers to meters. So our first unit is the kilometer, which contains the prefix kilo, right? Kilo is equal to 1,000. So that means that kilometer contains 1,000 meters, right? So 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. All right? That's important. That's the definition of our unit, all right? In your prefix tables, it says kilo equals 1,000. That means kilo equals 1,000 meters. The 1,000 goes before the meter, right? That means 1,000 meters. All right, pretty easy. All right, so now 2. We're going to use our defined units, and we're going to find an equality that relates those units. Well, we've already found our equality from the definition of our prefixes. Kilo means 1,000. That means 1,000 meters, right? So then 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. All right, we can also say 1 meter equals 1/1000th of a kilometer. We can say both. All right, so now 2 is done. We found an equality that relates our 2 units. Those are the important things, our units, kilometers and meters. All right, we found our equality. Now, 3, we create conversion factors from those equalities. Right? So I'm going to create conversion factors. A conversion factor is just a simple ratio that relates one unit to another, right? So our ratio has to be equal to 1, so we're just going to draw our division bar, right? And then we're going to take 1 unit from our equality and we're going to put it on top, right? And then we're going to take the other unit and put it on bottom. So right now in this conversion factor, I have kilometers over meters. Then over here, I'm going to draw another division bar because this is a separate conversion factor that we make from this equality. And we're going to get meters over kilometers. Right? So now our units have just switched. So now we have our 2 conversion factors, right? That's all we need is 1 with the kilometers over the meters and then the other relating meters to kilometers. Now we just put our numbers in each one. So 1 goes with kilometer, 1,000 with meters, right? Over here, 1,000 goes with meters and 1 goes with kilometer. All right? So here now we have our conversion factors. Those conversion factors, I'll erase that and write it better so that you guys can see it. Those conversion factors are built directly from our equality, okay? So here's our equality, here's our conversion factor. Here's our equality, here's our conversion factor. We build them directly from each other. Now, we use the appropriate conversion factors to find and cancel our units. So our given unit is kilometers. So we need to find a conversion factor that will cancel kilometers and give us meters. So we put our first given number, this is our first given number, over 1, right? And then we multiply that, and we want our conversion factor that's going to cancel kilometers and give us meters. So what do? We put the meters on top and the kilometers on bottom, right? Now we take our conversion factor that has those units, and we insert the numbers. So this is 1,000. This is 1. So now we move our decimal place 3 spaces to the right. So this is 10,250 meters, right? That's our answer from our dimensional analysis problem. All right, so this is the same basic premise that we're going to use every single time we do simple unit SI unit conversions. You're going to define the units, find an equality that relates to units, create conversion factors, and then use those appropriate conversion factors to cancel units. Here we said kilo in kilometers means 1,000. Then we created the equality, 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. And then we took that equality and we made conversion factors of 1 kilometer to 1,000 meters is 1,000 meters to 1 kilometer. Then we used that conversion factor to cancel out our original unit, which was kilometers, and to get meters. All right? There are no shortcuts. Learn how to do this and learn how to do it properly, and you'll be successful in chemistry.